We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Yusei Kikuchi gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
At the plate, Michael Young. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first two games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-1. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. This is flared out towards second. And there are two away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Rangers nothing. Mariners coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Griffey.
Here's the pitch. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
D. Gordon is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. In his career against Mike Minor, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Next for Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr., who was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Minor sets coming at him with the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nate Walker, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
That evens it up 1-1. There's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. One and two to the Rangers catcher.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Buhner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. At the plate, Danny Santana, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And a dive, but he's back. Fouled away. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Todd.
Up next for the Rangers, Todd Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Hunter Cole, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
In now, Ronald Guzman. It's been a great series for him at the plate, 5 for 8 so far. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Junior looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in now, Michael Young. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 1.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Taylor Gilbo is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Taylor Gilbo.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here it comes now to Andrus. Lifted in the air to right field.
Waiting on it is Griffey.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Young stands at second with 2 gone. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball up there.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped him up. Martinez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Rangers 5 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in, Brett Boone comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball
The
game.
second baseman, number 29.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cole is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Into the box now, Jay Buhner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, pulled toward right center field. Santana is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Texas.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nate Walker. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. One ball, one strike, the count. Walker has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Griffey is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
2 strikes.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Danny Santana. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Murphy, the former Colorado Rocky, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Popped him up. Guzman over to his left. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Tim Lopes.
Now to the plate, Tim Lopes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a flare out toward right center. Andres onto the grass, That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Sr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Liner towards second, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To second for one.
Now back, the designated hitter, D. Gordon.
So a runner at first with two away, and up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Minor sets. Here it comes. The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
He pulls this one into right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Mariners forced to settle for one. On now to the top of inning number 4. Texas is out in front, 5-1. Yoshihisa Hirano is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
New inning set to get underway. So stepping in, Todd Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Hunter Cole. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Cole.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're up 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in now for the Mariners, Edgar Martinez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And the pitch.
Ball, that's good.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez. Now the 2-1.
Ball, in.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate now, Brett Boone. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Boone, once a Minnesota Twin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping up now, Jay Buhner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there, 2 gone.
Now back The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. High in the air out to center field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Young. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
Line toward the gap in left center. On his junior, but this is a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that misses. 2-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. First pitch of the at-bat.
Aye.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
So now to the plate, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Here it comes, 1-0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Buhner has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Texas, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Way to go.
Thank you, Heidi.
Mariners, the catcher.
Settling in now, Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Tim Lopes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
It's out 1-1.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken Griffey.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ken Griffey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail 5-2. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Down.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Griffey. And the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. In now the Mariners DH, D. Gordon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
D. Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Stepping in, Edgar Martinez. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ken Griffey Jr. waits on deck. The 3-1. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Adios, pelota. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have left that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Brett Boone.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Austin Adams will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Austin Adams.
Striding in, Hunter Cole comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hunter Cole.
He's set. Here it comes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1 pitch on its way.
No,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Michael Young. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Cody Allen is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Last half of the 7th here. Ready once again. Jay Buhner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Fastball in there. 3-2.
1 down. 3-2.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0. This goes right past Pudge, and that'll be a wild pitch. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. 2-1 the count. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Lopes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Andrus. And it's in time to get him. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing we want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Brett Martin.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 count. The pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Two outs here with a runner at third. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Mariners forced to settle for one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers lead it 5-4. Matt McGill will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Ready to begin the 8th. At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. One out, nobody on. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nate Walker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They lead it 5-4. Next will be the designated hitter, D. Gordon. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the runner back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. That's a strike to throw down. In time, tough to run on Pudge as he nails him at second base. So 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Mariners go down quietly there. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Santu Ivalala enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready now, Pudge Rodriguez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Santana.
Digging in once again, Danny Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. 2-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The count now at 2-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Rangers set down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Paul Lee is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Now batting, Brett Boone.
Leading up for the Mariners, the second baseman, number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Stepping into the box, Jay Buhner. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. And that's over. 2-1. Count is even. 2-2 to Buhner.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So now to the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Carlos Gonzalez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the 9th. He's set. The 0-1. On the ground, up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
J.P. Crawford is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Matt Duffy is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
1-1.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Michael Young, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Griffey, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied 5-5. Nick Solak is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 16.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Edgar Martinez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. solo shot here to left center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Carl Edwards Jr. claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.